The devastation that this earthquake has caused. That right there is the US Army. Right, we have made it into Chatuchak Park, which is about a 5-minute walk from the collapsed building that took place as an effect of the earthquake on the afternoon of the 28th of March, which started in Myanmar and then tremors quaked over to Bangkok with magnitudes of 6.4, with the initial earthquake being upwards of 7.7 magnitude on the quake scale. So we're gonna head over here now. You can already see there's some police presence and everything, so I'm not sure how close we can get and what structures are up to put in place for the protection and privacy of the building and those potentially still trapped inside. So we're kind of going in blind here, but I felt it's my duty, as I was part of this, being in Bangkok at the time of the quake, that I should document some sort of post activity, especially for your guys' curiosity, and also kind of to help myself, because I haven't really registered it, so I need to just see what's going on for a little bit of closure actually. So we're gonna go there now and have a look to see what we can see. That right there is one of the many rescue vans that are lining this street, which is called Pumchit Rescue, and this is the left side where the road is. It's very blocked up, and then to the right hand side here there is also lots of rescue vehicles and ambulances and police presence. Oh wow, now I can see the collapse of the building. Crikey. Okay, let me try and get a little closer, but it is bedlam on the streets here. So this is why this street is all blocked off, obviously because of the event, and lots of police presence. So it doesn't seem that we can go down this way, but there is a pavement over on this side. It'd be really helpful right now if I could read Thai. And these look like there's some sort of rescue machines, because they've got massive arms on the back here. Maybe to clear the rubble and so on. I don't feel completely comfortable recording here, if I'm honest. But yeah, this is the district of where it's happened, that collapsed building. And again, it was a 30-story building, which was a state audit office building. And it was under construction at the time. And to date, as we know, two days ago, I'm not sure what that guy's saying, 2 days ago, there was confirmed that 80 people were trapped, 80 workers, and several of them have been confirmed dead, and the rest are still missing. How accurate that is, I'm not sure. You know what it's like with the media and other news outlets, but let's try and dig a little deeper here and see what we can see. Right here, you've got the rescue dogs, obviously trained to find those trapped under the rubble. And then right here, the rescue dog having some water, hydrating. And look, it's built up quite a crowd here. You've got some other media sources, and then lots of people just witnessing what's unfolding here. Now, I haven't even shown you yet because I'm not sure how much you can see. But let's turn the camera and see if you can see the collapsed building here that this devastating earthquake has caused here in Chatuchak. Right over here. Many cranes working to lift the rubble and most likely trying to dig for those people potentially still trapped underneath. But look at this street, it's completely lined with people. I'm not sure what that is here, but that rescue dog looks tired, mate. He must have put in one hell of a shift. More emergency services here. Rescue workers having some food. I'm trying to get into the other side, but it's all pretty blocked up. And wow, there is huge amounts of water over here, and also lots of food. I don't know what, I don't know really what's going on. This is taking place now near 72 hours ago, and this is the aftermath of what is caused here in Chatuchak. So you've got providing food and drinking water over here. Well, I don't really know what to say. Well, amazing support from the Thai people. What a great society to come together. You've got all of these pots, free drinking water and food. Wow. It's crazy. This is crazy. That right there is the US Army. That's the US Army. 2 soldiers from the US Army right here. Got mobile hospital units set up here. These tents. We've got lots of medics just lining the streets, and then also just a ton of ambulances. So there must still be people trapped on there. Honestly, this is a mental scene. Just being here and experience it it's a ton of news people here. Big old cameras, much bigger than my GoPro, that's for sure. Check out all of this water. Look at that. There must be 100,000 bottles here. My goodness. This is another restricted area. But man, this is insane. This is insane. Got it. It's okay? It's okay? Thank you. Thank you. Pretending I'm a news reporter. There it is. At first glance, you can see the devastation that this earthquake has caused. I mean, look at that. I'm not supposed to be in here, but it seems because I've got this camera that Fun Employment is now a news reporting agency. Look at that. Guys, I don't think I could get any closer into the mix of what you're seeing here. This is insane. This is insane. You've got so many cranes in there just trying to find those people trapped, and I hope all of my love and strength goes out to those people and families affected by this. And what devastation. I'm really not sure what else there is for me to say or do, but you've seen it firsthand, and I hope that gives you an insight into the recent events here in Bangkok caused by the devastating earthquake that begun in Myanmar. So again, all my prayers, love, strength and support goes out to Myanmar, also the surrounding countries such as Kolkata in India was affected, and also a province in China, and of course here in Bangkok. So, wow. Alright guys, with that being said, thank you so much. In any way, shape or form, please show your support to Bangkok, and thank you so much for watching. Pray for Bangkok. Thank you.